it going, everyone? It's Liam Carlson here with another episode of Agatha All Along, with episode number 4 for this season. Which we've had these 3 episodes just become an absolute hit. It's been absolutely wild. Last episode was definitely that, and I'm excited to see what this episode provides us with. So yeah, just as a little note before we do head into this week's episode, I will not be reacting to episode 5 immediately just because of the fact that I will be taking a week off. So there is the possibility that I'll be reacting to episodes 5 and 6 back to back. So yeah, if that is the case, I'll try to keep my thoughts and whatnot for episode 5 concise as possible. I always say that, and I always just, you know, speak for like 10 minutes and all of that, but there's a lot on my mind. So yeah, but I am wanting to try something a little bit new, something that I could potentially implement in future reactions. I don't know, but yeah, main point is the episode for the next video, should I say, in regards to Agatha All Along, should be the I believe 17th of October. So like I said, they'll most likely be back to back episodes 5 and 6. So yes, but yeah, like I said, that last episode was wild. We lost Sharon. Our hearts bled. And, yeah, who's Sharon? So, yeah, as Agatha aptly put it, yeah. Eesh. But I really enjoyed that last episode. So why don't we get into this one? I'm excited to see what comes about with episode 4 of Agatha All Along. So with that said, it is time to get into episode 4. Let's go.
Didn't think you had it in you.
You didn't think you had what in them?
Oh. I don't think she was speaking about Sharon there.
So they'll catch up when they can. Vamonos! Oh.
Died in a place that wasn't hers.
Mrs. Hart was a bad draft pick. Okay. Of course the road killed her. More power for the rest of us.
Setting aside, I did not have survived the last trial without my expertise.
Not all of us did.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Where were you when Mrs. Hart needed protecting?
According to my count, Mrs. Hart drank 2 glasses of the poisoned wine.
Yeah, but her hair wasn't even put in
Did
the...
she get potions.
Yeah, but her hair wasn't put into the antidote.
May she be smart.
Not annoying. And also not super political.
We don't need that on the road.
What did you do? What did I do? This was very clearly a group effort.
Oh my god, that is nightmare fuel.
To be cast. Where's the picture?
Undo it, undo it.
Mrs. Hart, is that you?
Hey!
You're a green witch?
She's wearing green.
Less a green witch. More the green witch.
What the fucking hell?
We're supposed to walk this thing.
I mean, way to make your point, but Jesus, I was not expecting that.
Do you want her phone number?
Same.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hello.
I don't blame you, Jen.
Scary bitch.
I think it was Jen who said, I want a phone number. I don't blame her. Again, nice. Oh my god. Holy what? The 70s?
Anything. Don't eat anything. Don't touch anything.
No.
Feels like there's a story there.
Oh god. Just make out. They both look stunning.
No.
Oh? Jeez, that is, yeah.
Am I wispy or am I kooky?
A bit of both, if I'm honest.
Oh, here we go again.
Alice, don't.
Don't what?
Pardon?
Shit. We must save Agatha and now this? That divination, yeah, it's a little glimpse into the future, into future episodes, isn't it?
I don't know. Just one more.
They both look so stunning.
You and me.
Like old times.
Work and play.
Ooh.
Could be nice, right?
And I get my buddies.
Hey, that's my coven you're talking about. I'm not that kind of witch anymore. I know it. What does he mean? What is she talking about?
Rio knew what you. Oh shit! That'll do it. Poor vinyl, but that'll do it.
Why are you smiling?
She's a tourist.
She's a psycho.
Nothing's happening. Maybe this curse isn't so bad.
Man.
What is it, Lily? What's wrong?
I'm melting! I'm melting!
What's doing to her? How do we stop
You know, I thought Rio was the Green Witch.
Can I borrow this? Expelle hoffmalum. Expelle hoffmalum. Expelle.
Guess she does. Yes.
Did you hear that?
Their wings.
Her family's old ass curse?
Huh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Alice. 14!
You're right. That's the solution.
No, it's not.
Come on, come on, come on.
We have to play Lorna's ballad.
Yeah, that's what I'm
not playing
talking
that
about.
song.
Let's go.
All signs point to a jam session.
What good will it do?
That's because at any given moment, somewhere, someone is playing that song that you hate so much.
Tormenting you.
Lorna's ballad is a protection spell. It protected
Oh.
you.
If you want to save your skins, play that protection spell. That is that is incredible. Ah, here we go. No pressure, no pressure. Oh my god.
Down the road, down the witch's road.
I'm not complaining hearing about this hearing this again.
Oh, great fire!
Ah!
It's angry.
I mean, this song is fire.
I have known for years to love that never dies. As we go down the road, down the witch's road.
So good.
Down, it's the only way we survive. We survive.
Holy what the hell? Holy heck. Encore! Encore!
What's wrong with him? He's bleeding.
We've got to get him out of here.
Oh no, oh no, no, no,
Watch
no.
his head.
You can't do this on Heartstopper Day.
Careful, gently. Don't.
Hello.
Jen,
What?
What do you need, Jen? What do you need?
Hello?
Jen! Water and moonlight. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is really playing more into teen potentially being Nick.
Jennifer. Look what you did.
Shit.
because it smells nice.
Thanks, Jen.
You know the worst part of being a witch? All the misconceptions and rumor mongering.
People shit talk, he
That we
goes.
talk to goats. That we've all got an extra.
Actually, I wouldn't know. A sigil works on the witch who cast it as well. That's why we don't use them as much. They're super irritating.
Can it be lifted?
Oh, okay.
Sigils are destroyed.
I loved someone. And I had to do something that I did not want to do, even though it was my job. She is my scar.
Oh, wait. Okay. The theory's there. Oh, but wait.
Agatha?
Oh my... Why? Why are you teasing us?
That boy isn't yours.
She should know because she was there. Right? When the deal was made. Ooh. Guys. Now, I don't think it was a coincidence that we had a sneak peek of death in that last episode. And I feel like Rio might be deaf. I don't know. I think that her and Agatha had something going on. Especially with the comment about she is my scar. That, like, oh my god, that line. But she should know that Teen isn't, unless she's playing Agatha, of course, but she should know that Teen isn't Agatha's kid. Because she was there. Right? They made, like, she took, as Death, really, she took Teen in exchange for the Darkhold. So, ooh, that's my 2 cents. And the way that, you know, when Teen was dying out and all of that, it was like, I found her reaction there very interesting, actually, as well. So all of these little bits and pieces are just adding up, and I feel like Death becomes her, I guess. There was even the little mention about it's not something that you want to do, but it was something she had to do, essentially. So, yeah. I'm just thinking back to, what was the line again? I'm gonna try and find it because, yeah. There was a line. Yeah. Yeah, I had to do something that I didn't want to do. Now, I'm just thinking back to the Sandman. Yeah, I'm thinking back to the Sandman in regards to how it's not really... It's not really an occupation that you know, take with stride and all of that. And that all relates to Death. Episode 6, if you get... I think it was episode 6, wasn't it, with Death? It's something that you had to do, really, but it's not something you take good pride in. And I feel like there was a little bit of an exchange going on. It's her job, really, in terms of collecting for Death, really. But it's not something that you are going to be like, oh, okay, fine, it's fine. Yeah, so, yeah. They teased us with that kiss. You can't do that, come on. But, I mean, there is. I mean, I guess the gays are winning, so because Vinyl and Agatha, it's like So, oh man. Again, they have great chemistry. I need to see the kiss. We had a close moment. We had a close call, but there was a past. There was definitely a romantic past, and I kind of want to see it revived. This show just continues to be amazing. I am glad that I am checking this out because, especially right now, because it's just banger after banger every week, and especially when you've got some very, very interesting teasers in regards to the teen, especially with Rio saying the kids are not yours. So yeah, and it was just very interesting all throughout, and it came to Agatha being very protective of Teen when he was on death's door. So obviously, there was a different reaction from Agatha last week in regards to Sharon. There's such a contrast, isn't there? In regards to, I mean, to be fair, it's not like Sharon could be related to Agatha. There is a possibility when it comes to the teen that he is the kid that Agatha traded off for the Darkhold. So, yeah. But it's still funny, the contrast in regards to what happened in the ending of last week's episode and obviously this week's episode. So, yeah, but I mean, it was just very interesting getting a bit of a lay of the land in regards to, well, not just how the sigil and all of that worked and all of that, but also in regards to Rio seemingly having an idea of the kid, as if she was there when the I mean, to be fair, she did elucidate, of course, that there was a past when it comes to her and Agatha, referring to Agatha as her scar. So, but even before you got that, I'm like, these two, she loved her. So yeah. But, I mean, to be fair, when it comes to Rio saying that the kid is not yours, there is the well, I would say it's a strong possibility, but there is the possibility she could be lying. So, yeah, but I feel like, I mean, it's going to go one or two ways, surely. It's either going to be the case that he is Nicholas Scratch, or the popular idea that he is Wanda's kid, of course. So, yeah. But, we'll just have to wait and see what will happen, because, I mean, Wanda could have, easily... I mean, that's it, though. There are so many possibilities of when Wanda could have put the, protective sigil on Teen. So, yeah. But, yeah, I do think that, like I said, in regards to certain little bits and pieces, that Rio could be deaf. Now, I don't know if this is actually deaf, or if this is just someone who works with deaf. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind Aubrey Plaza being deaf and all of that, because I think she's just incredible. I think that she like, we've only seen her for like 2 episodes in Agatha, right? But she just works so well in this universe, and her connection with Agatha is just great. I was low-key going feral when there was a moment where it looked like they were going to embrace. And then, of course, there was that near moment, and I'm just like, why would you tease us? Why would you tease the gays? Like, come on. We'll get there. We will get there. But I mean, there is one thing that is certain: they did have a bit of a romantic past. But there does seem to be a bit more layers in regards to Rio's character. I mean, there was even that moment where Agatha said "don't," as if, yeah, like if you're accumulate. Like, I found it very interesting at first, but then you add things up with this episode, and she even asked about the kid specifically, as if that's weird. Like, didn't I take him for the Darkhold and all of that? Like, just spitballing here in terms of the possible theory. Even though she said that, well, he isn't your kid. I mean, like I said, it's not like, even though she's trying to shut down the theory that the teen is Nicholas Scratch, it's still a possibility. But there was such an intrigue about, well, teen to Rio, as if he should be here and all that jazz. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see, really, where it goes, because I mean, I like to imagine that the teen is Wanda's kid, but I also like the idea that he could be Nicholas Scratch. So, but I feel like this is going to be a moment of, well, it could even lead to Agatha just not believing her whatsoever, and Rio could be right all along in regards to, the teen isn't Nicholas, so don't. Like, I told you I told you in episode 4 that and you didn't listen to me. She could be in denial about the possibility that about Rio saying that, well, teen isn't your kid, so and she'll be hell bent to try and prove that, well, Rio's wrong. So, but in the end, it might lead to ultimate heartbreak with the truth about the kid, which will, because like I said, I see this being two possible routes. It's either he is Nicholas Scratch, or he is Wanda's kid. So yeah. But we'll just have to wait and see. I do believe that, I do feel like he could be he could be Wiccan, so, but we'll just, it could go either way, but it was a really great episode. Loved the revival of the, here's the thing with the ballad. Now, there might be some people who will say that, well, it's just, there'll be people who will nitpick and say, it's just a repeat of episode 2, isn't it, in regards to, progressing the story along with a song, etc. But it was so, I just really, really loved it. It's kind of like with The Man Who Sold the World, David Bowie, of course. I will not mind any rendition of it, whether it's Nirvana, whether it's Midge, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I will not mind any version, and it will still just be absolutely incredible. It's the same here with this ballad of, and it pays. It's obviously very, very relevant to Alice's story, of course. And of course, we did get a bit of backstory in regards to her mom. And we did get a bit of a backstory with quite a few characters, even Jen, about how she became bound. So yeah, but it was so different. Yeah, it's gonna be the same song, but it was so different, and it was so incredible, and I just really, really loved it. And I don't know. I mean, this might be a little bit of recency bias and all of that, but I kind of like this version a bit better than episode 2. I mean, episode 2, it was just incredible to hear the first time. Like, well, you know what? This is really, really catchy. And then this just slaps so hard. So, I don't know. There might be a little bit of recency bias in regards to thinking that this song might be incredible, as well as the visuals and just some of the cinematography, like the split screen, you know, like as if it was a really, really... It was giving me a really, really heavy music, like a music video vibe and all of that. Yeah. It was just really, really incredible. Like the split screen, even the costumes, they were just absolutely iconic. You even had the like the demon there. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So yeah. But I mean, I guess it was, like I said, pays into Alice's story, but still, I was not expecting a visual of that, so yeah. But it was just so good. We even had another moment of Lilia as well, speaking randomly in regards to something that might potentially happen in the future. I'd like to imagine what she said to Agatha in the last episode, We Must Save Agatha, and what she said in this episode. I'd like to imagine that all related to the final episode. I could be wrong. It could be spread out into the you know, the final few episodes. But I feel like it is very clear with what she said about We Must Save Agatha, and what she said in this episode. I feel like it all leads to divination and all of that. So, yeah. So we'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait because I do feel like, I mean, it's all about the future. It's all part of a divination thing, isn't it? She is a divination witch, is Lilia, but it's not just something that's never going to come up. It's going to happen in, like I said, I like to put my bet that all of these lines she's coming out with, I guess spoilers-ish for the final episode, but they could be more sporadic. They could be spread out through episode 6 to 8 or whatever, so... but they're definitely divination. It's definitely related to a divination magic, so yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Superb. So yeah, gotta wait 2 weeks now. I mean, I don't have to, but I mean, I want to take my week off for my birthday week and all of that. So yeah, the only exception I am doing is Charmed's season 7 finale, because I'm not evil. I've just done episode 21 on Patreon, and you know, I could be like, well, you guys are gonna wait 2 weeks for the finale. I'm not like that though. I'm not evil, so that's the only exception, because you know, there are gonna be a lot of people who are like, oh, we have to see a finale, and it would be very, very chaotic evil of me to be like, yeah, but that's coming in 2 weeks, so yeah. But no, I'm sure it will be worth it. Like I said, there is the possibility that it will, well, the heavy possibility that it will be back to back, so, yeah, I should have done that with episodes 1 and 2, to be fair, but hey ho, it's in the past, can't do anything about it. So yeah, but I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.